If your home needs a little reset for summer, but you do not want to get into the work and the effort and the money of a big project or a full renovation, this video is for you. Welcome to Grace in My Space. I am Sarah. I love sharing all kinds of things related to home and DIY with you here on YouTube. Everything from big full-on home remodels down to the nitty-gritty details of decor. And I am very excited to share these summer updates that you can do to give your home a little refresh. Some of them are going to take you minutes. Some of them might take you a couple hours, but a few of them might take you a summer weekend project. And those are totally doable. Let's dive in. Now, first things first, with any summer projects, you really want to spend some time outdoors. So I'm finally taking down my Christmas lights, don't judge, and we are going to do a little bit of a front porch refresh. I'm actually putting back up some cafe lights that are solar powered, so I never have to worry about turning them on or off. I really love this feature. It makes the whole front porch feel so romantic and cozy and inviting, and I've got some pots that I still need to fill with real plants, but I did add some faux plants that have been very helpful because I am not the best pot waterer. And so I'm going to continue to add to this as it warms up. Next up, I'm tackling some window boxes. These boxes are too far away for any of my hoses, so rather than lugging a watering can, I have used artificial plants for the last 2 years. All of these are 2 years old, except for the white ones I'm adding right now to give it a little bit more robustness. They're beautiful. And I'm also adding them to my patio. So I've got my pot. So it has the drainage hole, which is important because I am going to put it outside once the weather actually decides to cooperate. Got myself some floral foam. Okay, just for the record, this is only 4 stems right now. It fills the pot. It's not full enough, but it does fill the pot. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. I like it. I just got to pull down some of these stems so that they're not like visibly showing coming out of the pot. I would never be able to keep a small pot like this watered and healthy on my deck. I don't pay attention to watering enough. So it's not in the ground. It usually dies, I'll be honest. Okay? I'll water things that are in the ground, but my pots, they just get neglected. So this is a good alternative. Next tip is to make sure that you're adding something personal this summer. This just makes your home feel so much more special. So I have this collection. My mom actually got me quite a few, I think 3 here, 3 prints from her travels. Like she just saw them and thought, actually I got this one in Florida, but she saw them and got it for me. And so I need frames for these, but from Mom. But while I'm framing those, I also found this on our spring break trip to Tennessee, and it's got prints in it of all of these different places that we actually went and visited on our trip, and I found it at some caverns that we went to. It was this random little section of their store that had antiques. It was like 2 shelves. It was kind of bizarre, honestly. But I found this and I liked the prints. It says Great Smoky Mountains by Carol, August 1975. And I don't really like the frame. It's actually got mold on the back. So I'm gonna take the prints themselves out and put them in individual frames and put this up on my wall as a little piece of our memories from our spring break trip. Don't want it to rip the prints themselves. Oh boy. I really thought that I was just gonna open this up and be able to take these out without any issues. I know, Willard. I know. You are supporting me right now because you can tell that I need some emotional support. Of course, this is gonna be more complicated than I thought it was gonna be. That didn't work at all. It's crazy how different the color is from the part where the mat was covering up the original paper to what was exposed and how much it has aged over time. I had a lot of prints to frame, and that can very quickly get expensive to purchase new frames for all of these, but I came across these really nice wood frames, and so I'm going to link these up for you in the description because I'm very impressed with the quality of them. They are plexiglass rather than glass, but it's super thin and crystal clear, and I actually feel like I prefer that because I hang the majority of my photos like this on the stairwell, and so if they do get bumped off, then I don't have glass shattering all over my carpet and everywhere else as people are trying to go up and down the stairs. I love building a gallery wall like this where you're literally just adding things wherever there's a spot. It makes it feel a lot more collected over time. Next up, let's talk pillows, blankets, and general summer textiles. There's nothing easier than swapping some pillows for the season, and a huge thank you to Quince for sponsoring this portion of today's video. I've shared Quince's pillows many times before. They're absolutely stunning quality, very high end, but with a more affordable budget because they cut out the middleman, so you're paying for the product and not for all the other stuff. I got this beautiful linen pillow cover. It's stunning. The stitching is wonderful. It's so high quality. I like this portion of it and how it just adds a little detail to it. And then I also received a more textural pillow cover. I went with similar colors because I wanted to disperse them throughout the living room and have that color carry from one piece of furniture to the other. And that's a really easy way to make it pretty seamless as you're decorating. Also, I'm thinking outside the box, and I went with a bed quilt for the back of my sofa. I love the beautiful, fun pattern that this adds. It really brightens the space. It makes it interesting. And I also got this gorgeous area rug for our entry. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Quince, make sure and check it out, linked up in my description or with this QR code. They have beautiful home items. They also have lots of style and accessory items. They also have a 365-day return policy, which in my mind is just absolutely crazy that they are so generous with that. And over the last 2 years, Quince has quickly become one of my absolutely favorite home brands. Now, my next tip is to take one space in your home, or maybe multiple, but at least one, and make it feel very high-end designer. This year I wanted to kind of slowly segue my style more towards a modern cottage look, and so I've been adding cottage style pieces here and there, but I thought that using my coffee nook as one central gathering location would really elevate the entire dining room. And I just really love the way that it turned out. It's so peaceful and serene, but I still have practical storage, and I have lots of really beautiful pieces that I get to display. Now, my next tip might take you a little bit longer than a couple of hours, but I am going to highly recommend that you paint something. Whether it is a large, overbearing, outdated fireplace like this one that I gave a paint refresh to, or it's a small side table, maybe it's a whole room, maybe it's your kitchen cabinets, maybe it's just a small cabinet like I did in my basement. Painting items completely refreshes them immediately. And as you can see, I'm planning our current fireplace makeover coming soon, hopefully early summer. My next tip is what I call softening. As you can see with this black pot, it's kind of harsh against all of the other warmer elements of my kitchen. And so quickly switching something to a lighter color, something with curves or scallops, just really softens the entire look. You can accomplish this in a lot of ways throughout your entire home. The next tip is simple but effective. Cleaning up, picking up, cleaning, refreshing, decluttering, all of these things go a very long way. And if you are ever feeling overwhelmed by your home, especially in the summertime, you likely need to lighten up. Not your personality, but the space. I like to do this by clearing out the clutter, adding some fresh flowers, perhaps from your yard, and even just making your everyday items that you have out on the counter or in a high traffic area pretty and elevated rather than a basic storage vessel. Now, if you're looking for something a little bit more practical, then you're really going to want to roll up your sleeves and get ready for something like a garage makeover, which really is effective in helping your home feel more functional and put together, and taking this kind of chaos and turning it into something that just serves your family more. I added this large tool chest and storage cabinets to our garage, and I love how nice it looks, number one, but also taking all of these little teeny tidbits that were here and there and everywhere and giving them a dedicated home really just changed the entire functionality of a really practical and utilitarian space. If you're looking for another more heavy-duty project, try tackling a DIY style makeover. This bathroom was done mostly with paint, peel and stick tile flooring that requires absolutely no extra tools or expertise, and a quick vanity swap. This project could definitely be done in a weekend, a dedicated weekend, but it's totally doable, and you will always be amazed at how much changing out paint colors and fixtures can really change an entire space. I'll link up the entire video to this makeover for you. Next up, try adding some large scale art. While adding smaller art is always a beautiful option, larger scale pieces really calm down a space and give it a high-end feel. Next up, add in texture. Texture can be done so many ways, through textiles, through baskets, through pottery, through blinds. And if you did miss my last video, I just redid all of the blinds in my home, and I'd love for you to check out how I fixed many of the mistakes that I made when we first moved in that video. Texture comes in all shapes and sizes, and you can add it in many unexpected places. Just gives your home a lot of really beautiful interest. I hope that this video has been helpful to you. If you would like another video that is really diving into 10 home upgrades that you can do budget friendly, might take you a weekend, maybe a little bit longer than some of the projects in this one, but are really going to transform your home, make sure and check out this video next. So grateful to have you here at Grace in My Space. I'll see you next week. Why is this changing so much? Whoa, it's moving. Hold on. This is new. The clouds are moving. Okay, so as I was filming this right in this moment, there must have been an update on my TV, and now the art moves, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. See you next week.